They're a bit heavy and they're a bit uncomfortable, really. I think I just want some comfy wellies, but they're all like green. All the nice ones are green. I want black. I want black ones. Thank you. That's a big old brush, isn't it? Massive. These are nice. I wonder if they're as good as the Screwfix ones. £7. That's a bargain, that is. Morning, guys. I didn't film this job last time, but I've recently cleaned this driveway, and they've asked me to come back to clean the rear patio. And it's a big old job. Indian sandstone. So this is just the first bit. We've also got to clean the top of that today. Going to get the synergy out, and down these steps you can see it's like got a lot of dark shadowing, which the hypo takes care of really well. So we're obviously going to use the hypo on this one in the X-Jet. I'll probably pre-treat this one first. Will I? Oh, I don't know, will I? Yeah, I think I'll pre-treat it, because then it'll soften up all the black spots, because there is quite a few black spots. So it should soften all that up, and then I'll pass over it with the surface cleaner, and that should get rid of it. And then I guess any remaining spots I'll just go in again with the X-Jet. Look at the size of this. So not only are we going to be cleaning all this, but he's also asked me to seal it as well. And I've priced up all the sealer, and because it's a big area, I think it's about 150 square meters. I think I measured it at. Morning, mate. Sorry guys, customer came home and I forgot to film the intro. We've just taken the seats apart. They're fastened together with Allen keys, so luckily he was back to help me with that. I'm going to clean this first. A bit grubby. Don't know if you can see. But yeah, he's also asked me to seal it, and he's supplying the sealer because he can get it cheap as well. So so it's going to be a couple of days. Obviously today is just going to be the cleaning, and then I think Friday, hopefully if the weather's nice, we're going to seal it. Yeah, just need to fill up my fuel and we'll get to work. Again, we've got a few more time lapses here in this video, so just enough time to go through some questions as always. Barbarella says, gorgeous job, love your videos, love the natural sounds, thank you. No worries, thank you for watching. I love watching your work, using the surface cleaner, turbo nozzle, the rinse downs are the best, and with the natural sounds, let us watch the entire process, that would be fantastic, more please. No worries. Barbarella, thanks for watching. Some people are torn on this. A lot of people like my voiceover and the commentary. Other people just enjoy listening to the natural sounds. So I guess I can't please everyone. I'll do my best to maybe do a mix of those sorts of videos and maybe balance it out with a few of each. George Holmes says, love your videos. You have helped me learn the best techniques and taught me what equipment to use. You are one of the reasons my business has been so successful in the first few months. Well, thank you very much. That's really kind feedback. I love to hear these sorts of stories in the comments where you've found my information useful. That is the whole reason for the channel, so thank you for watching. Flashy says, hi Jake, have you got a link to the orange and black rinse down nozzle? Yes, I've finally got a link from Pressure Washer Sales and Service. I'll put that down in the comments. That'll be in all of my future videos, so you'll always be able to find it there now. Right, that is done. It's very unfortunate that there's lots of little holes in the roof here. Obviously nothing I can do about that. That's come up lovely, that has. This is so slippy now. Now it's all wet. I'm just feeding this grass with as much water as possible before I put any hypo down, just so that hopefully it doesn't absorb it and bleach it. You guys were concerned in the last video that I weren't wearing my mask when I was putting the hypo down, and you're absolutely right. Since I've got the X-Jet, it's a slightly different beast from the way I used to apply it with the gardener backpack and the water-fed pole. I was much further away, but I get a bit closer with this, and obviously there's a lot of mist created from the X-Jet as well, and so there's a chance you're breathing it in, and obviously the glasses as well. If you get a gust of wind and it blows back into your face. You guys are absolutely right. Got this from Pure Seal a while back. This basically covers you for pretty much everything. They sell the filters as well. Luckily, I had my 10-meter extension in the van because my 40-meter hose only just about got down here. So to get around the back and everything here, I've had to stick my extension on. 50 meters, it's a big old garden, isn't it? You can see in this clip that I'm able to keep wetting down the surfaces that I don't want the hypo to get on, because it can obviously cause bleaching on wood and certain surfaces and things. And you can do that with the little handy ball valve that comes with the X-Jet. So if you want to stop spraying the chemicals, all you do is turn the little ball valve on the clear suction tube, and that'll turn off the chemical draw, and you'll just be spraying water. And the other thing I was quite surprised at with the X-Jet, I thought it was going to be quite unruly and difficult to control, but I'm able to be very specific with the areas that I'm putting the chemicals down. So adjusting the nozzle to the correct spray pattern, or a spray pattern that I'm happy with, and then turning the revs right down on the machine, it's been actually a lot better than I expected. I've just come back to the van and there's water flowing out everywhere, all in my sand, and it's from here. This is rubbed against this and the hose is split, and this has happened before. That's a new length of hose, that is. I'm so disappointed with that. Damn it. I can still complete the job because it's only a small split, but it's damn it. You have to order another one now. The hypo looks like it's doing its job. Jeez, wow. You guys probably can't see that in the video. God, it doesn't even look like I'll need to pressure wash it. Obviously I will, but wow, that has come up so well. The colours are just popping now. Going to take a little break here and just let you know that this video is sponsored by me. Sometimes you just got to back yourself. Now these videos take a lot of time and effort to film and edit, on top of trying to run a successful pressure washing business. If you find any of the information in my videos useful, then I'd like for you to consider becoming a paid member of the channel, where you'll get access to my private WhatsApp group where I'm active on a daily basis, keeping up with all my channel members. We help each other with questions, and I post pictures and videos that you won't see on any of my other socials. It's a really cool little community, and I'd love for more of you guys to come and be a part of it. We also have two other membership tiers. One is just to show a bit of support for the channel, and the other one will not only give you access to the WhatsApp group, but it also contains a link to 50 high quality promotional images to help start your business. I know what it's like when you're ready to get going but you don't have any before and after pictures to put on your leaflets. These 50 images are the culmination of all of my hard work for the first year and were probably responsible for the fact that I've never had to pay for any form of advertising. Click the link in the description for more information. Last thing before I let you go, new videos come out every Monday night at 5:30, and then I go live at 7:30 to chat to you guys and answer as many questions as possible. We do live quotes for real customers and just generally keep up to date with everything going on in the pressure washing world. Thanks for watching, back to the video. Conrad's commented and he's talking about the triple bar setup on the surface cleaner. So on my surface cleaner I've got 3 bars instead of 2, meaning 3 jets instead of 2. And he's talking about the poor performance when it comes to block paving and getting the weeds out the block paving from I think from my last live stream or last video. And I suppose the issue with the more jets you have on a surface cleaner is that the more you have, the less performance you'll get out of each one, because you're trying to spread the pressure of the machine or the flow rate of the machine across multiple nozzles. And I suppose there's a few different things you can do. You could change it to a 2-bar setup. You could also make the surface cleaner smaller. So obviously the wider the surface cleaner, the less performance you're going to get out of it. Which is why I'd recommend, if you've only got a machine with a flow rate of say 11 or 12 litres per minute, you're probably not going to want to run a surface cleaner. I'd say 15 litres per minute upwards, and you can start running surface cleaners, and ideally try and get the smallest one you can find. Like I'm running an 18-inch surface cleaner here on a 15 litre per minute machine with about 230 bar, I think, I can't remember. But I found that a 16-inch surface cleaner on my old 11 litre per minute machine was just useless. There was just no point. Particularly if you're going to try it on block paving, you're not going to get anywhere near the results you're expecting. There's a couple more things you could try. You could try lowering the surface cleaner by adjusting the casters to get the jets closer to the ground. And then the last thing, I suppose, is changing the nozzles to like a more focused tip, where I think at the moment I've got 25-degree nozzles. I'm running 3 25-degree nozzles, and they are 015s, I think, and that makes, with the 3 of them put together, that makes 045, and that's the correct nozzle size for my machine. So it won't restrict the flow of my machine. If you go any lower than that, you can risk damaging the pump. But what I could do, instead of having 25-degree jets on there, I could lower it to like 15, and that way it's going to focus the water on a smaller area, and that will probably result in better cleaning power. But the problem with that is, if I then want to clean tarmac or concrete without etching it, I might have an issue. I might have to change the nozzles back, or use a different surface cleaner with a different setup, so it can get a bit confusing. God, the machine's like surging really violently. It's horrible. Oh, that can't be good for it, can it? Just put a new unloader on there as well. Everything is clean. It's just time for the rinse down now. If you ever come across anything like this, it's like fossilized into the stone, so you're not going to get rid of that. So don't even attempt it. You'll be there for hours. My hose is leaving black marks all over the place, and I don't think it really matters how high quality the hose is, especially if you're using hypo. and then dragging the hose across the floor. I think it's going to leave marks. Believe it or not, that is all clean. I just need to rinse it down. I don't want to turn the machine back on, to be honest. It's horrible. Time for a few more questions. R Plays says, where do you buy your lances and nozzles from? I've only got 2 lances, and the one is the one that came with the machine, and I got another one as just a spare backup, the exact same lance. It's just got a slight bend in the end of it, which I don't like anymore, so I'm not using that, but I keep it in the van as a spare anyway. The turbo nozzle I got from Precious Pressure Washers in Stafford. They've got a website, I'll probably pop that in the description if I remember. And then the rinse down nozzle that I'm using here, the orange one, like I said earlier, is from Pressure Washer Sales and Service in Evesham, and I'll put a link for that in the description for you. It's absolutely brilliant. It's like a water broom. It's great. You've got to get one if you haven't got one of these. Okay, the rinse down is done. It is looking literally brand new. Look at that. There's a few little bits. Nothing along there. That looks great. There's a few little bits down here. Can you see this sort of cloudiness? Don't know if you can see that on camera, but just there and just there's a bit of sort of cloudiness, so I'm going to hit that again with some hypo. There's some spots over here that remain. Don't know if you can see, there are a few spots, and then down here we're looking pretty good, to be fair. This bit that gets all the shade is very spotty. Can't really see when the light hits it, but yeah, lots of black spots over there. Drainage is a bit of a nightmare around here, but right, that seemed to have worked nicely. All that cloudiness has gone now. Black spots over here have gone. No agitation, no pressure, just literally one more treatment with about a 4:1 mix of hypo. I actually put Synergy in this hypo mix as well, so when I was using the X-Jet, there's about a litre of Synergy in that tub as well. All the black spots here have gone as well, that's really impressive actually. That's gone really well. Yeah, I'm happy with that. We're done. So done for today. I forgot to mention, Sophie's just ordered me another hose for the reel, because she got it on her Amazon account last time. Also, I've had to start putting this down because my van's leaking oil again. Literally everything's going wrong at the minute. I just wanted to take the time to thank all the new members that have joined the channel over the last week. Spick and Span and I'm Batman. You're both the originals, the first two people to become paid members of the channel. Then we've got Stephen, Chris, Niall from Surface Medics, Mr. Moo, Andy, Ettore Sia, I think I've got that right now, haven't I? Josh Jones, Mark Snedden, The Pressure Team, Gary from Weir Jet Washing, Harvey Fuller, Craig Washy, and Eric. I really appreciate you guys joining the cult, and it's great to see what you're all up to in the WhatsApp group chat as well. So thanks everyone. I do really appreciate the support. It's helping me a lot. Thanks for watching. See you in a bit.